So one of you asked me to make another video how to tune in to your partner, how to play with her while also being aligned, staying connected with each other. And as I said before, the way you do that is to feel your own body. And again, today I'm here with my wife, with Daphne, so I'll demonstrate this. What's good to know is that everything I do is while having my antenna, of course, also on Daphne, but mostly on me. What's happening in my body? What do I feel? Where do I feel space or movement? Or how's my breathing? Do I feel it tingling in my crotch? That can mean there's some horniness coming up, or do I feel love in my heart? Then I may want to do something else. And I follow that. And everything I do it at start, slowly. Why? If I go very fast, it's going to be very difficult to keep track of everything that's happening. If I go fast, there's too many different stimuli that come in, and then I may not be able to feel what's going on. So if you try this, if you start practicing with this, don't go too fast, guys, because you're making it very difficult and you're almost certainly going to lose connection with yourself and the other. So when I start with just sensual touch. I often start slow and soft. Why? Because I like that. And it's a very deliberate touch. I'm really enjoying this way of touch. And it's slow. It started soft, but you can already see I'm doing it a little bit more stronger. Why? Because it just feels fucking good. And at the same time, why does it feel good? Because my body tells me so. And if my body tells me so, I know by now that I can trust that there's something going on in this body of Daphne as well. She's liking it too. Because if she wouldn't like it, my body would tell me. There would be happening something like, I would lose the connection with that. And then I would stop doing. So basically what I'm doing is, you can almost see it as a little test. It's like an adventure we're going on, and everything I do is a little test. So if I do this, I see how this feels for me, and at the same time, that tells me something how this is for Daphne. Or if I make it a little bit more erotic, you could say, push her like this and lay on top of her a little bit, touching her legs, her bum here. I'm also feeling how this is for me. And at the same time, I'm testing with my own body what's happening with her. If you're not sure, it never hurts to ask. I'm pretty sure, but I'll ask anyway. Daphne, how are you?
I'm good.
You're good. Yeah. So she's good. That's great. Just imagine, you're here and you feel like, I'm getting a little bit turned on. You feel it stirring in your crotch and you think like, hey, what's going on? If I feel something stirring down there, that tells me two things. First of all, I like it. Second of all, if it's stirring down there, there's so much trust in me already because I've practiced this so long that I know something is stirring down there with Daphne as well, because they are connected with each other, right? They feel into each other. And this is not like a spiritual, ushy-wushy thing.
Who are they?
Thank you. I'm talking about our genitals, right? So if I feel it stirring in my cock and my balls, if the energy starts to move down there, I know almost always that means the energy is also stirring around the genitals of Daphne, out the vagina. Something is happening there as well. So they are they. Yeah? All right. But of course you're learning this. Maybe this is not normal for you yet. So be gentle. So example, if I would feel this and it would feel right, you have to be careful with this, otherwise YouTube will not show it anymore. But just imagine if this feels great. And I bring my crotch a little bit closer, pressing into her, and it feels good, right? Keep checking in also what you feel, but also what you see. For example, you can see also, all your senses tell you something with your eyes. If all of a sudden you see this happening, you see the body stops. Daphne stops with breathing. She's tensing her muscles, or she's doing something like this. That will tell me something like, hey, what's going on? If you don't know what's going on, that's often a good sign to not keep doing what you're doing until you know what is going on. For example, if I'm doing this and she gives a signal, like, okay, she's moving actually back up, right? That's, unless it's a play, but it's not, that doesn't mean like I have to push her back down, right? It probably means like, hey, something is going on. She's not here, or she doesn't like it. So then it means, okay, we have to do something else. I won't be like keep pressing into her, because that would give her even more the feeling that, hey, that guy, he's not connected with me anymore. He doesn't feel my signals that I give. And this is what happens a lot, guys. Most women know that they do it. Well, actually, that's not true. Everyone gives signals. And if you are, for example, if Daphne would be feeling not safe with me, or feeling like, hey, this is not where I am, I'm sad, or I'm tired, or I don't feel like playing in this way, and she would give me a signal without saying, because saying is difficult, right? Telling me like, hey, I don't want this. Okay, I know you can do that, so that's great. I've got a great woman, she can do that. But for a lot of people, that's difficult, because it means you're actually saying no to the other. That's painful. But if she would give a signal with her body, of course, she wants me to pick it up. If I don't pick it up, her body will give another signal. If I keep not picking it up, in the end, what will happen is that Daphne will be completely closed off, and, it won't be fun anymore. So,
correct.
So basically, everything I do is a little test to see what's happening in my body, to check with my body, but also with what I see happening, how it is for the other. And if it's nice, if there's no warning signals, I can go on doing what I'm doing, even if that means putting a little bit of sexual, horny energy in there. That's all good. That's fine. But then if something happens, don't be afraid to stop doing what we've got for my microphone. Yeah. To stop doing what you're doing and not do anything. The biggest mistakes you can make is when you think like, hey, what's going on? Or you get unsure, or you're not sure what's happening, that you keep going, that you keep doing it. Stop doing what you're doing and just see and check. For example, Daphne didn't like it. She came up and now she's here. We'll just start over again. Who cares, right? Don't take it too seriously. That's another one. You don't want to make it too seriously. And then you just start over again, right? If you're in a situation with a woman like this, it probably means you like each other. And it doesn't mean you have to do everything perfect, right? This is something you learn by practicing and making mistakes, just like you learn how to play the guitar.